Today, we're diving into a topic that affects almost every family: dinner time. We all know how important family meals are, but sometimes they can be a bit of a challenge, right? So let's talk about how to make dinner time with the family an even better experience for parents. We'll cover some potential issues, challenges, and of course, practical tips to turn those dinners into a cherished family ritual. Let's get started. First off, let's acknowledge that dinner time can sometimes be a bit chaotic. Between picky eaters, busy schedules, distractions, and trying to get everyone to sit down together, it can feel like a Herculean task. But don't worry, you're not alone, and there are ways to make it smoother and more enjoyable. Now, let's dive into some practical and helpful tips to tackle these challenges. Tip number 1, get everyone involved. Involving kids in meal prep can make them more excited about what's on their plate. Let them choose between a couple of healthy options. Help with simple tasks like washing veggies or set the table. This not only teaches them valuable skills, but also gives them a sense of ownership over the meal. In the last school holidays, we gave the job of planning the dinner menu for the 2-week break to our 2 boys. They loved feeling like they had control, and they acted like this was the greatest honour that could be bestowed upon them. Tip number 2, create a routine. Having a set time for dinner helps everyone know what to expect. It's easier to coordinate activities when there's a consistent schedule. Plus, routines provide a sense of security and stability for kids. We do our dinner at 6 every night. The time doesn't really matter, but the consistency does. The kids know when dinner is, so whatever is happening beforehand, they understand they'll need to stop, be packed up, or postpone before 6 o'clock hits. This habit means less issues trying to get everyone to the table. Tip number 3, limit distractions. Make dinner time a device-free zone. Turn off the TV, put phones away, and focus on being present. This encourages more meaningful conversations and connections. From a young age, we made sure the kids knew there were no toys at the table, and as time went on, this meant no devices and no TV switched on as well. We also try to minimise leaving the table during meals, as this time can sometimes be the only time we're truly engaged with each other in the day. For us, this means getting drink bottles and sorting out bathroom visits beforehand, if possible. Tip number 4, encourage conversation. Use conversation starters to get everyone talking. Ask open-ended questions like, what was the best part of your day? Or, what's something new you learned today? This helps in building strong communication skills and bonds. This can be the trickiest thing to get going, especially if you're trying to get started once your kids are well into school. Apart from making sure this is a habit your family has from the time your kids can talk, what we do when we're having trouble getting anything out of our kids is to ask a question with even more focus, which gives us somewhere to start and then quickly add follow-up questions. Things like, what did you play at recess? And what was today's maths topic? Will hopefully get you an answer that you can then build on. And if this doesn't work, try to model the types of conversations you want to have when there's another adult present. Tip number 5, be flexible with meals. If you have picky eaters, try to include at least one item they like in each meal. Gradually introduce new foods alongside familiar ones. It can take multiple exposures to a new food before a child might accept it. So patience is the key. And chop it up. This is the advice my wife gives to everyone she talks to. The amount of amazing vegetables she puts into our meals by finely chopping them up in dishes like spaghetti bolognese, stir fry, and homemade sausage rolls and pasties is amazing. Tip number 6, make it fun. Theme nights like Taco Tuesday or breakfast for dinner can make meals more exciting. Get creative with presentation. Sometimes a fun shape or a colourful plate can make all the difference. In our house, pizza night is every Tuesday. We make pizzas, also with many chopped up veggies, and everyone loves it. We look forward to it, and even I get a little upset when there's a change. Tip number 7, practice patience and positivity. Mealtime should be a positive experience, not a battleground. If a child refuses to eat, avoid turning it into a confrontation. Encourage trying new things, but respect their choices, and let it go if they're not interested. This goes for the conversation as well. Don't make this the time that you interrogate the kids and start talking about consequences for indiscretions. This is not going to get the conversation flowing each night. Tip number 8, share responsibilities. If possible, share the cooking load with your partner or older kids. This not only lightens your load, but also teaches kids about responsibility and teamwork. Like everyone, our lives are busy, and often that means that dinner is prepared ahead of time, and dishes are getting done when it's time for music practice. We were finding that we wanted the kids to be a part of the process, so anytime it's feasible, we invite them into the preparation of meals, and we leave the dishwasher to be unpacked until the morning, and they're expected to empty it every day. Tip number 9. Use dinner time for teaching. This is a great opportunity to teach kids about nutrition, manners, and even cultural traditions related to food. Make it a learning experience that they can carry with them. For us, this even includes learning about how humans procreate. For some reason, our 2 boys often use dinner time to ask questions on this topic. And we just go along with it and answer as truthfully as we can. My wife and I often have a laugh afterwards about the questions that come up. And tip number 10, enjoy the moment. Finally, remember to savour this time together. Life can be hectic, but dinner time is a chance to slow down and connect. Make the most of it and cherish these moments with your family. So there you have it, 10 tips to help make family dinner time a better experience for everyone. Remember, it's not about perfection, but about creating a positive, engaging and enjoyable environment for your family. Thanks for watching. And if you found these tips helpful, let other parents know about the video. And if you're interested in seeing how you can help to foster resilience in your kids, then check out this video as well.